Welcome to the fourth and final part of this bed we made. I'm H Justice X, bringing you back. We about to get into it. So we just found the dead body in the last video of Marcella Cruz's husband. He was in the elevator, squished between the elevator doors. Crazy. Blood just trailing everywhere. So now we we're starting off here where he's at. Not him, but per se at the ice box. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's see.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Montreal's much bigger than I had expected. Big cities always made me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exasperated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area, thank God. The hotel's nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of melatonin to sleep tonight. Wow. So with this for Paul, so he left his book.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
That's crazy. Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seem like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the fifth floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her. Okay, so Paul is, I think, Marcella's publicist. He didn't get paid, so I know he's hard up for money. So hopefully that got taken care of with Marcella and, get my man back on track. You know what I'm saying?
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Wow. Who's sneaking out of the room every night? The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel. So tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for melatonin tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcelo's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45?
Wow.
So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
Let's see.
Looks like Paul had to stop writing in a hurry. What happened? I was listening to the radio at the time. Did the music drown out the noise?
Oh, wow. I awoke around 9:30 a.m. and I realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since. I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore. And he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she may have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. So I wonder if he wants to come out and say something or if he stole something. That's crazy. Wow.
Should I hold on to this, maybe?
No, probably just leave it there. You don't want to mess with stuff.
These look like Marcella's pearls. What happened here?
Hmm. Let's see. Okay, open nothing.
A. B. and Beaumont.
So Ann was right here smoking a cigarette. Oh, here's the camera. Can't really do much. Let's see.
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help.
At least we found the same room from the beginning.
No answer. Andrew must be busy trying to restore the power in the lobby.
No.
The elevator won't work until I get the power back on. The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far.
Oh, I knew it.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
Let's see.
I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Actually, wait, maybe that ice pick that we saw. So we'll go back down there.
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
This is crazy. The power went out. I'm up here on the fifth floor with a dead body. This is crazy. What is that ice pick? Let me go ahead, grab that. Let's try to see if the ice pick works.
I have to get the power back on.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be scared too, because the dead body and I'm on the fifth floor by myself. Yeah, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
Press X to remove blown fuses.
How did this end up here? Not much use without the rest of the code.
50923.
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. No power. I think I need to change all of the blown fuses. How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Okay, let me see. Oh.
I don't think there's anything here that would help me. Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
There's a power outage, and I'm busy preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing. Here's what to do. Check fuse box plan for required amperage of each socket. Remove all blown fuses from sockets. Tip: blown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in new fuses in sockets. Make sure amperage is correct. Flick big lever to restore power, Eugene.
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. How does Eugene do this again?
So how?
Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Hmm.
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses.
So
I
how
probably
am
need
I
new
going
fuses.
to? Oh wait.
Yes, this is what I need.
Oh.
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Oh right. Jesus. Okay, so let's try this.
Nothing. Maybe I need to move some things around. Nothing. Maybe I need to move
Let
some
me
things
see.
around.
Okay, make sure the amperage is correct.
Nothing. Maybe I need to move some things around. Nothing. Maybe I need to move some things around. Nothing. Maybe I need to move some things around. Nothing. Maybe I need
Let
to
me
move some things
see.
around.
Oh, you know what? Duh.
Nothing. Maybe I need to move some things
So I
around.
might call on the power of my handy dandy phone for this fuse box because y'all, this is crazy. Just for the fuse box, like, ugh, God. Hmm. Okay, let me see. This is a lot. This is definitely a lot. Hmm. Let's see. So, okay, so let me see. Place fuse. Listen, I gotta use the phone. I try to do most of this for me, but you know. So let me see. Try it. Oop. All right, let's solve this murder.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police. Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me go put that ice pick back just in case. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's finish this off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
This is crazy.
Phone. I... I need a phone.
Let me see. This is crazy. Uh, okay, so I'm trying to. Whoa, what the heck? That is weird. Yo, that's crazy. A glitch. That was real crazy.
Andrew? Where is everyone?
That's crazy. Ain't nobody nowhere to be found.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank
I
you.
like that little shot, like somebody's like right behind you.
Now, I just have to wait for the police. So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan? Is this the brochure Andrew was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne? The West Coast. That's about as far from Montreal as you can get without crossing an ocean.
Oh, this is a good game. Let's see.
Hey, you're here. I've tried restoring the power, but I think Eugene's the only one with the key to the fuse box, and Sophie? Don't worry, I'll find a way to bring the lights back on. Hey, you look a bit pale. Is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
He's back? How's he taking that whole thing with his wife?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Andrew.
Jesus. Maybe you need to sit down, huh? Did you call the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was he sick or something?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Jesus. Do you think it could be Paul?
What about Anne and Marcella? Their affair is a pretty good motive.
The police will want to ask you a lot of questions. You may want to be careful about what you tell them. With Paul's history of mental illness, there's a good chance they'll suspect him even if he didn't do it.
What are you saying?
What I mean is... that spending some time in a psychiatric hospital doesn't make you a murderous psychopath. But for some reason, that's what everyone seems to think. The police especially.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
That's
But
crazy
wait,
side there.
What do you know about Paul's mental illness? I don't remember mentioning it to you.
Oh, look, I really should have told you before. It's just, when I was 19, I studied to be a priest. But I felt so lost. I couldn't enjoy the things I used to like. I could barely get myself out of bed. So I ended up going to a psychiatric hospital.
The
Oh,
same
wow.
one as Paul, I suppose.
The doctors, they helped me get back on my feet. But when I returned to my hometown, it was like I had become a complete stranger. My mother kept telling me I was making it worse in my head, but I swear, people were changing sidewalks when they saw me, looking at me as if I was this dangerous creature all of a sudden. That's why I didn't tell you. I was afraid you'd look at me like they did. I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I understand.
You do?
You know how I tell everyone that my mom's sick, bedridden? Well, it's true, but I always leave out the part about her illness not being physical. I'm ashamed of the truth. So even though I don't know exactly what you went through, I can understand.
Thank you for telling me. I
Oh,
know
that
it's
must have been hard.
not an easy thing to talk about, but if you ever want to talk about your mom, I'm here. They're here. Promise me you'll be careful with the information you share.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No.
Oh, you're gonna be rude about it.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But the box wasn't locked.
Isn't that unusual?
Well, maybe Eugene forgot to lock it last time he used it.
Or maybe someone tampered with it. Did you go near the ice machine at any point today?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
What shoe size do you wear?
Shoe size? 7. Why?
Well, we found size 7 footprints near the ice machine. I just thought they might be yours.
Oh. But that's not an uncommon shoe size, though. Is it?
No.
Okay,
not.
maybe I should have said something about the
So-
truth, but
What did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
do I say I was snooping?
I just assumed. What with all the blood?
I'm afraid
Yes.
I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
I'm not sure I understand what you...
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings. Safes left wide open. Makeshift keys left inside of locks. You haven't exactly been subtle about it, have you?
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
He spent some time in a psychiatric hospital after the war. That's when he got into Mrs. Cruz's novels, and they really helped him.
Yes, I already know about his time in a madhouse. We called the place and they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. The victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Oh my God, Marcella. Let's see. She had an affair with another
She's
woman.
having an affair, but it's not what you think. She's been in love with another woman since college. They've been apart for more
Marcella
than
Cruz
10
and Hector
years,
Cruz.
and now
Yes, I know all about Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance.
Why'd you ask
Have
me?
you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
No, I didn't hear any of that.
I'm sorry, Miss Roy, but I just don't believe you. I think you know more than you've let on.
Can I please leave?
You can. But you'd better stay in town. I'm sure I'll have more questions for you very soon.
That's crazy.
Strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to? Let's go see what Bernard wants.
Oh wow, so
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building... I'm not going back up there.
it's almost supposed to. Okay, so I can't go in there. How am I supposed to go see Bernard?
I'll go empty my locker.
Andrew,
Hey,
are you okay?
I've just been fired.
What? No,
It's okay. I just need some time to process it. I'll be on the mezzanine if you want to join me afterwards.
yeah, okay.
Now he fired my boy Andrew. That's crazy. Here go deal with smart ass Bernard. Let's go see what he wants.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Wow, what an asshole.
Hey,
Hey,
what a week.
you don't say. So what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I'm flattered, but that really wasn't necessary.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Well, I told him about my time at the psychiatric hospital.
Really?
Yeah. He said that didn't fit with the hotel standards and showed me the door.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'd like to be my own boss. No more Bernard looking over my shoulder. I've had this
I
dream
know
for
that's
a
right,
while of
Andrew.
maybe opening a bookstore.
That's right.
I can't say I'm surprised.
It just makes so much sense. I'd be able to combine the two things I love most, reading books and helping people. Granted,
Okay, that'll be
helping
good.
people
That'll
find
be good.
books is a far cry from helping them find God, but
My mom likes to say there's no job too small. Plus, just by the way you're talking about it, it's obvious it'd make you happy. And that's what really matters, I think.
yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm really glad I have you in my life.
Me too.
Go ahead, kiss.
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
Please do.
Oh.
That was...
Yeah, it was.
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
What do you think?
I don't know. I wish they'd get a happy ending, but I'm not sure it's that kind of story.
I'd like to believe it is. I think Paul becomes a famed photographer. He gets his own studio and decorates it like a hotel bathroom. As for Anne and Marcella, they move in together. But they keep leaving each other notes in the vents. You know, for old time's sake.
I like it. Maybe you should write that.
Maybe I will.
That's crazy. Bernard fired both of your two good workers, all because you greedy and self-centered. Ugh. Sounds like my time that I worked at the hotel. Crazy. Let me tell you. Three conspirators charged in Clarendon Hotel murder case. That is crazy, y'all. Wow. Paul's in jail. Wow. Hey, look at the two love birds. See if they happy ending. Yes. And they got their happy opening. Happy ending, I should say. Good, good, good. And guys, thank you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I will be doing more playthroughs. I appreciate y'all for staying. Like, comment, subscribe to this video. I will be doing more videos of my playthroughs. Until then, guys, see you next time. Peace.